Hello and good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I did not take any footage of our drive yesterday. So it's Monday morning. It's a little gloomy outside. Yep. Kind of like yesterday was. Smaller group, awesome group though, nice and tight and fast and just say moderately fast. How about that? But it was good, and we had a lot of fun. And I'm trying to live more in the moment, which when you have a vlog channel is less than ideal. I did get some pictures, so we'll share some of those here, and here. And if we're not connected on Facebook Facebook, LinkedIn, or TikTok or Instagram or anyone else, you just go search and find, and then you generally get a little more content there. Generally speaking, at least a little behind the scenes and a little of like kind of as it's happening. Whereas this is like kind of a recap and of what's happening and what's going on and what I'm doing. But anyway, good times. And honestly, again, the reason I didn't take a lot of footage and get a lot of video and stuff was just because I wanted to be in the moment. I wanted to enjoy it. And honestly, I enjoyed it a lot more because I didn't worry about getting video. And obviously it's dangerous when you're driving and stuff, but even of the lunch and stuff. But anyway, cool event, tons of fun. I did take some pictures, and a couple of the guys shared some videos and stuff, and then again they tagged me and repost on Facebook. So again, if we're not connected on Facebook, go ahead and follow me there or connect with me there. I'd love to hear that you came from the YouTube channel or whatever. But anyway, today's Monday, and we got a super jam-packed day. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go run some errands real quick here. Dry cleaning. We've been trying to take dry cleaning for like a week now. And I don't know if you're like me, but it kind of just sits in the car for a couple days, and then you're like, I need that shirt later this week, and they need like 3 days to do it. So anyway, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go finalize some Christmas shopping. We got like two or three more things we're gonna get or pick up that we've already ordered, whatever. And then a lot of video stuff this afternoon. I've got the other two channels that we're doing some videos for, but I'm also doing Bomb, which by the way, if you don't know, if you're in real estate and you don't know, I don't know how you don't know, but you should know. Bomb is an awesome video application where you can record videos, implement them into your email strategy and stuff like that. I'm working on that for 2023. So if you see a video of me like this, or it says like happy birthday or happy new year or something like that, click on the video, watch the video. Most of them are going to be super short and sweet, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes for some market update type stuff. Not a full vlog like this. This is like very unique, obviously. But anyway, it tells you tracking and who opened it, how long they watched it, all that type of stuff, which I'm trying to get to a new group of people, as well as maintaining my existing group of people. So yeah, let's get right into this video though. If you are new though, again, welcome, and again, I think I say words a lot. I need you to subscribe to the channel. In 2023, we're going to be doing, 1 video per week, and consistently getting better with content, and your input means a lot to me, because I listen and I respond to comments. I went through, it had been a little while, admittedly, since I had replied to some comments, but I did reply to some comments this past week, and I think it was this channel. Was this channel or the other channel that just had a ton of video responses, and I'm asking for comments and then I don't comment, but I am getting better about it. I just have to batch things. I have to time block things. Productivity is really important to me, and so this last couple of months here of the year have been crazy. But anyway, that's where we are. So if you haven't joined my VIP list though, if you live in Atlanta, you really gotta hit that list. So my VIPs get a once or twice a month email from me on obviously the market, what's happening as we see it, interest rates and inventory and all the stuff that is really important to making sound financial and real estate decisions. But additionally, I send like a very personalized, highly curated email of like what I'm doing, what I'm up to, the books that I'm reading, what's happening in my business, what's happening in family, what's happening with Porsche groups and all this type of stuff. So Anyway, I'm going to leave that link down below here, though. So if you want to join that, it's free, obviously. You don't have to even buy or sell or invest in real estate with me. But if you're not in Atlanta and you're an agent, or you are, in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Dallas, Texas, doesn't matter, and you're looking for a real estate agent, I do have a list of like 275 agents that I've gone through and I've met with in person, I've talked to on the phone. We've done video interview, style stuff where you get to know them a little bit better, but also, and I'm trying to do more of that in 2023 as well. But if you're ever moving anywhere and you don't have a local agent that you can depend on, or to give you a referral for wherever you're moving to, reach out. I'd love to be a resource for that. I have a great list, and I think I mentioned in the last video, a lot of referrals get passed that way. It doesn't have to be someone in your hometown that refers you out. You can use someone in your hometown to sell your house and then go buy something somewhere else. But if you need a resource, even if it's not an agent, if it's a lender, if it's insurance people, wherever you're moving, a lot of my people are licensed in multiple states. So anyway, that's that. Dry cleaning. This is your reminder. If you don't know if you have dry cleaning at the dry cleaning place, just go and ask and check, because if you're like me and my wife, she'll take some and then I'll take some, and now we got like $90 worth of stuff. Or I'll take it and then I'll forget about it, and then she'll come back and she'll find $90 worth of stuff. So anyway, go pick up your dry cleaning. All right, dry cleaning. And hey Siri, remind me to pick up the other dry cleaning for Friday. All right, so last night, so again, this is Monday, so Sunday night, after the drive, we did Cirque du Soleil is here in Atlanta for the holidays and stuff, and we went to the show last night, and we're huge fans, if you didn't know that already, but we love going to these shows, and it's always like just mind-boggling what these people can do. With props in their bodies, contortionists, like the whole thing. So, and when we went to Vegas and saw 2 different shows there while we were there a couple years ago, 10 years ago. Well, no, Melissa was pregnant, so gosh, 11, almost 12 years ago. Anyway, they're here. We went to the show last night. The kids absolutely loved it. And again, it's amazing to me to watch these people do what they do, and probably coming from a place that they don't have opportunity to do what they enjoy. And I don't know if all of them enjoy it, but it seems like they do. And the music and the musicians and stuff. So anyway, we just had a blast with that. Anytime they come to Atlanta, we're just like, we're going. Even if we've seen the show sometimes, we're like, we're going, because they always change stuff and they adapt things for different times and whatever. And the pandemic, I'm sure, was devastating to their live event where they have 2,500 2,600 people in this tent. Just amazing. And it really got me thinking, because we're talking with the kids about what their favorite act was, and what was most surprising to them, and the music and everything else. And it's always super interesting to me to like slow down and not do anything content wise with this stuff, and just be present, be in the moment, because I get to think deeper about what we're doing and why we're doing it, and just enjoying being present, which I struggled with, honestly, like admittedly, in the past. So and that's why most of my content takes place without kids around, because this is like the only time I can do it, or really want to do it. So, but just a wonderful time, and it really got me thinking about seeing this through the kids' eyes. And one of the ushers that was there, and pointing people to their seats and stuff, as we came in from the intermission, I asked him for they had these little seat cover booster things, so you slide it over the back of the seat, and it is like a 4 or 5 inch booster so the kids can see, because the seats are tight, and the guy next to me just would not give me any room, and he was like half my size, which I'm always boggled by. You little kings out there, you take up a lot of space for such little people, and here I am 6'2", 225. Anyway, regardless, they got to sit up a little bit and see more of the show, so that was good for the second half. But as we were leaving, this same usher I promise I get around to the point here in a minute. This same usher knew that I had kids, obviously, and saw that we were walking together up and down the stairs and stuff, and he goes, make sure they get to practice it. And I was like, that's interesting to me, because he's around this all the time, and even he realizes and identifies the fact that this takes a ridiculous amount of work to get to that level. And Brian Regan has a hilarious YouTube video on this, by the way, about the boss of Cirque du Soleil. You should go search that up when we're done with this video. But anyway, it's really funny, and it really makes you appreciate their craft, their ability to do some of these things that, again, would never allow them the opportunity to do what they do in their country, in their world that they, were born into. And that just is humbling, I think. It reminds me that, like, selling houses every day, not that impressive, not that important in the grand scheme of things. And I think what I do is really important, by the way, but the ability to entertain and educate and inform and inspire is, like, that's a huge responsibility. And I take it very seriously, as you guys know. So whether you find entertainment, information, or education here, hopefully it's worth it. But anyway, we're going to finish up some of these errands. I do have to get back into the office here in just a little while. Got a coaching call at 10 o'clock, so we're going to get a couple things done here, and then get some videos done, and then onward and upward. I'm going to try to get you guys into a couple properties today, because people are always asking about, like, what houses I'm into, what I like when it comes to houses. Like, when I get around other realtors, we almost can't not talk about work. Hey, did you see that house over there? Do you think that one's overpriced? Yes, generally speaking. But just different styles, and, a lot of renovations that have taken place here recently with the last 2 or 3 years. A lot of people spending a ton of time at home. And I have a couple really favorite, like, areas and homes, obviously, in those areas that I think are just stunning. And I've told my wife, if a couple of these houses came on the market, I would just buy them just so we could say we have them and kind of collect some of these things, because then use them as rentals, obviously, not just to sit there and decay. But there's some really cool houses in Atlanta, and a lot of people ask about that stuff. So we'll try to get you into a couple of houses this afternoon. No promises, because that depends on other people's schedules. And I do have some buyers that are looking at a couple of these areas right now, so we'll see. But anyway, into the last errand of the morning here before the coaching call. Having fun yet? One other thing that I just thought about, because I was going through and deleting text messages as I was picking up this gift. I used to judge a lot too about, like, people's social media and why they were, what is happening? Why they were posting pictures and videos. And there's some people that I'm just seriously like, you post 5 times a day to Facebook. And I'm probably not seeing all that just because of the way Facebook works. But also, even if I am seeing all that, and again, this is in the past, but now it's different. I used to go, are you posting 5 times a day for you? Like, for me, we've talked a lot about this here, legacy and my kids, grandkids, generations from now, being able to watch these videos and look back on my Facebook feed and stuff like that. And I used to have a lot of judgment around that, but now I'm just like, A, I probably won't see it all, and B, it really doesn't affect me. Like, it doesn't matter to me anymore. But the reason I would question it, the intent behind it, was, I was like, I hope they're happy. Like, I hope they're happy posting this stuff. Like, I hope they're not just doing it for that short-term dopamine hit, because that is a very, very slippery slope, speaking from experience. But anyway, it just got me thinking about, like, social media in general. And I did take a picture because I wanted to document the fact that we had been there and that our kids had that opportunity and stuff. And as a kid growing up, I didn't realize how much value there would be in that stuff. I mean, we have pictures and stuff to look back at, but some of the experiences and stuff I just didn't document. And we didn't have pictures of me camping with the Boy Scouts and going on trips with our family. And we weren't rich by any stretch of the imagination, but even just pictures of that, camping was our vacation. Like, that's what we used to do. And I wish I had more of that. So I did take a picture, and I did post a picture on Instagram. But for me, it's more about, like, I want that reminder a year from now, 10 years from now, And honestly, a lot of these, this is going to sound like super old school, but Melissa and I print a lot of pictures and put them in photo albums. Because if Facebook goes away tomorrow, if YouTube disappears, and I don't have any of this, that's going to be a real shame that we didn't take actual pictures and like print them out or stuff. And I'm pretty sure these platforms aren't going anywhere, knock on wood, but it would be a real shame. But anyway, just the judgment around social media. I used to be a lot more judgmental. And again, it was coming from an intentional space of, I hope they're happy. And I hope they're not doing it from this dopamine hit thing, because again, slippery slope, and you'll never be satisfied. Like that to me is the real thing there. I think it's wonderful when people share stuff on social media. I just question the intent behind it. Like, are you trying to get attention, or are you just showing how happy you are with your family and your life? And you all know, like, there's a lot of stereotypes around this that people with the husband-wife joint Facebook account have had issues, or that people that are oversharing aren't happy and they're just trying to make you believe that they are happy. So I don't know, this is way too deep for a Monday morning, I feel like. Right, let's move on, shall we? Sorry, it's just what's going on in my head, because I think a lot of people make judgments and they have no idea what they're talking about, and they have no idea who they're talking about. And I'm just as guilty. If I'm talking about it, it's because I've been guilty of it in the past, generally speaking. But anyway, grandkids, great-grandkids of mine, don't judge people so harshly. Like, you have no idea what they're going through. That's the lesson here, I think. Yeah, I hope. I do want to show you a couple homes here, though, in our neighborhood real quick, as long as I'm pulling in, that are currently under construction, that like are the tale of two different builders, two different styles, and actually three different. One's done, one just got moved into, and then one's kind of like in the middle of sheathing and stuff. They gotta finish some of this. We're gonna make it 4 houses, all under three under construction. Here we go. So if you recall the garage build, our architect Kyle Benedict is designed this house. Not my favorite exterior, elevation, whatever, but nice house. When we go on our walks with our dog Murphy that you've met, we generally walk through some of these houses, especially if they're open and you can. And I've asked permission. Don't you worry your precious little heart about that. But it's always interesting to me to like look at a house and go, okay, I'm gonna guess this is over there and that's over there and the master bedroom's back there and then they've got this patio thing, and then to walk into the house and like either confirm or be absolutely wrong about how, especially newer homes, because there's so much more open and inviting, and like the heart of the home, the kitchen and the living room and TV, whatever, is all like generally in the middle of the house. But that's like a little game we like to play as we're walking through some of these houses. So not a huge fan of that aesthetic, but it's a beautiful home, and I think the space is really, really well laid out, and some interesting things in that home. But this next one, I don't know how some of the things got passed for this permitting process and stuff, because it's not good. So in real estate, we know there's like, when you go to build a new home, there's setbacks and there's restrictions that you have to fit a house onto a certain piece of property a certain type of way. And if you don't follow those, you basically have to redesign the house or redo your drawings and surveys and all that kind of stuff. And this next one is like super close to the road, which these lots are huge. I mean, most of these are half-acre, 3/4 acre lots, so it's not like you don't have the space on them. But you'll see here in a second. Let me show you this. Okay, so like with this one and the next one, you see they're like 100 feet maybe off the street, right? Like, I don't know, 75 feet maybe. Look how close this next one is. This is the next one I'll show you. Look how close this is to the street. Like, I mean, it's like right there, and it's 2 stories, and it's super modern, which is fine. I don't have a problem with style. That's not the point here. It's just, it looks like a bank to me. What do you think that house looks like? All right, and the final one, and this is actually my favorite of these three, curb appeal wise, but look at this. Nice dimension, depth, traditional style, brick, obviously, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. You know, this is a very subjective thing, so I realize not everyone's cup of tea for all this stuff, but for some of it, especially for the neighbors that have been in here for like 20, 30, 40 years, it's like no thought or consideration. That's a huge, that bank house, that's an acre and a quarter. Yeah, 1.2, I think. It's a huge lot, huge lot. They could have done so much better with that. Pushed it way back. Anyway, one man's opinion. You didn't ask, but I shared it. All right, let's get on to this coaching call, and then we're gonna wrap up this video with hopefully like a house tour or two of a couple of the houses here currently on the market. If you want like that content only, Living in North Atlanta is the channel for that, because that's where we share all of the videos and home tours and stuff of here's what you can get for $600,000 in Sandy Springs, or here's what $750,000 gets you in a mid-century modern renovation, or you know, whatever. So anyway, let's go back to work. All right, it is 12:30, coaching call done, video's done. I also just did like 3 or 4 TikToks. I don't post them all at the same time, but I did just a little bit of batching here, because like when I'm in creative mode, well, you can't see me, can you? Yeah, when I'm in creative mode, we just got to take advantage, because recently here I just haven't been in the mood. What's up, Murphy? Hi. It's funny how dogs, it's funny how dogs have like no sense of personal space at all. Where's a sweetie? So I think I talked a little bit about Murphy. We got him we adopted him from the Golden Retriever Rescue of Atlanta. Obviously he's not a Golden Retriever, but he's a yellow lab and a Great Pyrenees mix, which is why he's so giant. Yeah, that's like a typical GP thing, Great Pyrenees. They're like pawing at you like, get off of me. Oh, bro, okay, oh, God, It's fine, I'm fine, he's fine. Say what's up, buddy, what's up? Where's your good kisses? So we adopted him on 4th of July, that'll be easy to remember. He just celebrated his first birthday on November 1st. We took him to the vet that week for like all of his annual stuff, and he was 87 pounds. Either the biggest yellow lab you've ever seen in your life, or the smallest Great Pyrenees yellow lab mix. So he's so sweet though, and his temperament is perfect for like kids and family and stuff. He's pretty chill actually when he doesn't attack you. But anyway, I digress. So a bunch of videos done and TikToks and everything. By the way, at Matt.LaMarsh, I think, on TikTok as well. I don't do like real estate content. Every once in a while we mix one in there where it's like a educational, informational thing, kind of like here, but obviously much shorter. But recently I've been scrolling mindlessly and trying to find new sounds that I could bring into real estate and bring into Porsche World and all that type of stuff. So anyway, if you aren't following me there, we'll link that below. I will not have time today to go show you guys a couple houses. I got a couple other things we gotta finish up here at the office, the home office. And then I gotta go get 2 more gifts, but I gotta drive for those gifts because mobile gift cards, like email gift cards, are not available. What year is it? Aren't we in 2023 basically? So anyway, I gotta go drive and get those, and then I got a dinner at 5 o'clock over at Marcel. Never been to Marcel, but everyone says it's great. Menu looks amazing, and it looks like it's not gonna be cheap, but thank goodness I'm not paying. So anyway, that is the vlog for today. I don't know what you could have possibly got out of this, but if you want more content or as it relates to like real estate and videos about houses and price points and all that type of stuff. Oh geez, what is going on here? Makeup, wardrobe. You can subscribe to the Moving to or Living in North Atlanta YouTube channel. If you're thinking about making a move to Hilton Head, you could also go subscribe to that channel. But if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, you're already here. The button's right below. It says subscribe. It's gonna say subscribed when you hit that button. Leave me a thumbs up, a comment down below if you got anything from this, if you just like seeing the dog and the attack there. But anyway, whatever you take away from these videos, hopefully it's helpful. But nevertheless, you know, at the end of the day, this is for my kids and grandkids and so on and so forth. And if you're here taking part in this wild journey, I just appreciate you for that, and would love to hear from you how you got here and how we got connected, if we have been on Porsche drives before, or if we don't know each other, or whatever. I just like to know where people are coming from, because it's always interesting to me. But anyway, that is the vlog. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye.